Whack his pee-pee.
Ah! Hi. Hi, good morning everyone. Oh, my hair is a bit extra fluffy today. Sorry for that. Oof, I gotta get her sorted. Right. Hi, good morning everyone. I am going to be here for about maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Because I've got stuff to do today, and by stuff I mean I've got an event I'm going to. When the event is over and I come back home, I might keep editing, depending on how much I get done today, because I want to get all the audio for the chapter review done today. But it's going to be a short stream today, unfortunately. I apologize. But I'll work as much as I can in the time I've got. Oh, you play platinum for me? Yay! Oh, sorry. My throat, I don't know what that was. Yeah, we don't have a break. So, Oda wasn't fucked up. That was just the manga. Damn, I kind of wish he did have a break, genuinely. I want that man to have more breaks, and also that gives me more breaks. But I really do want him to have more breaks, so I was a little bit disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Happy for the new chapter that will be coming out, but disappointed that he's not having a rest after 3 weeks of being overseas, which is just crazy. Anyways, let's put on music. Let's get to work. Well, actually, I asked Arthur about it, and I said, do you know what the hell's going on? And he says, we still kind of don't really know, but it's the most likely that we'll be getting a chapter. And I said, okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. What am I doing? This. Overseas is work. It was work. It was 100% work. Just flying itself, travel, is tough. It's fucked up. I can't get over how absolutely arse the unofficials were with the translation. I just can't believe it. I had someone in my replies, because even fucking, what's his name on Twitter, Pewpiece, was like, guys, please read the officials. The unofficials are just dog shit this time around. And I was like... And everyone in their replies was like, okay, Chief, you got it, Chief, you got it, Chief. So when I tell these people, for the love of fucking God, read the officials, they do not listen to me. But when Pewpiece does, everyone listens to them. I can't. I can't with this. I can't with this. I'm glad that they told people to read the officials, but I have been a broken record about it, and people just don't want to listen to me. But I think the unofficials read better. They don't. They don't. You just like them because they come out first. You dum-dum. Anyways, let's edit. I did have someone in my replies say, I read both of them and I didn't really see a difference, and I was like, ah. No beef to the guy if they're here. I'm not sure if they are, but they were like, well, you still get like the same notion out of both of them. And I said, I entirely disagree. Like, they put me here. What did he say? The unofficials, Loki was like, they wanted to do more than just like catch me. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then also Loki said, unchain me by dawn. And it's like, if you read the unofficials, you're gonna think their intent, who the fuck is there? Who the fuck are they? Intent, what is the intent? What? And then unchain me by dawn. Why has Luffy been given a time, a race against the clock to unchain him? It was just like, this is ridiculous. No, the scans are becoming doggy doo-doo. They're becoming very, very bad. Look, ever since I found out about the JJK stuff and how JJK is the officials for JJK were just arse, I now understand why people think the officials are not good when they're very good for One Piece. And it's like, Jujutsu Kaisen has once again ruined this aspect. I say once again, but I haven't really done anything else. My god, my hair's sticking. Do you remember what I said to you guys? You probably don't. When I said if I did have like an animal sonar. An animal sonar. Oh, isn't that just a fur sonar? Anyways, if I did have an animal sonar, I'd be like a ram, because when I let my hair go, it like sticks out like this. Do you see what I mean? The way it curls around, it looks like I've got little ram horns on my head. The natural state of my my ram horn hair. I do like proboscis monkey a lot. I like ram horns. I think they're so cool. Hang on. They look super cool when they get really, really long. They are so cute. I love them. Look. I love them. That's how I feel. If I let my hair just go, it'll just go whoop like that. I truly do feel that. Penguin? Me? What gave you that idea? Burp, 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 burp. Honestly, when and look, I'm gonna make this about Sanji, but when Oda made Sanji a longhorn sheep, which is basically what this is, I see his vision. Because I'm pretty sure he's talking about the horns. Like, look! That's just Sanji's eyebrow. Bro, fucking Junji Ito would be going crazy about this, though.
Ahmed Mohsin.
Sanji's official animal is a ram. Yeah! Oh my god! I said it before you could send the super. It's true though, look at that. Actually, it's a longhorn sheep. Thank you very much. But... no, correct. Like, I see the Sanji in this. It's so perfect, the way it curls around like that. Oda may be cooked with that. He may be cooked with that. He cooked twice. Because he officially made... the first animal for Sanji, he said baby duck. And I'll never forget this. He said baby duck because he's yellow and round. That is so fucking cute. Oda's brain is crazy. He said little baby duck because he's fluffy and round and yellow. That is so cute. And then later on, they were a figurine maker in Japan, I believe, that makes like the animal figures. They made Sanji a longhorn ram. Oh, sorry, a longhorn sheep. And Oda said, I like that shit. I like that shit. Although Oda seems to jump between fox, ram, and duck for Sanji. But... and I only say this because there's a scene where, hang on, someone sent it to me. And I remember thinking this too, and I was like, this feels very obvious because Oda definitely has, like, acknowledged Zoro as some, like, tiger, right? Tiger mannerisms, or tiger-like-ness, you know what I mean, right? And there was the scene where Luffy was being trained by Rayleigh. Here we go. And he was getting fed by these two in the forest, which was a tiger and a fox. And I went... Oda, I know you acknowledge Zoro sometimes as a bit of a tiger. No one on the crew is a fox, and the only one who constantly gets called fox-like is Sanji. And it's like, I'm pretty sure this is on purpose. There was an official game as well where they made Sanji like a fox as well. So I was like, there seems to be some foxness going on here. That's clearly foxy. It's true. But yeah, Sanji being a longhorn sheep slash ram, whatever, they're like kind of the same animal, is also very cute. Because one thing about me, I really like hybrids. And by that I mean, like, yes, I mean cat girls, okay? Cat girls, whatever. But like bunny girls as well. Doggy girls. All that kind of stuff. Girls. Girls, you know? But I think they're cute. I think they're fun. And whenever people draw Sanji as like a ram hybrid and they give him the little horns, it's adorable. I'm sorry, it's adorable. I love it. So it makes me happy. Oh yeah, and then Oda made Zoro a shark. He made Oda a shark and everyone went buzz. He made Zoro a shark and everyone went boo. Until he got bullied into making Zoro a tiger. It was so funny. But little baby duckling for Sanji, because he's little and round and yellow, is so cute. He said he has a round head like a baby duck. A round yellow head like a baby duck. That is so cute. Also, someone said I can see an ugly duckling situation with Sanji. That was a swan. That wasn't a duck. You know that, right? He wasn't a little ugly duckling. He was just mistreated. Danny, shut up. You swan he frog. You swan he frog. He's literally green like a frog. I love Zoro. I really like Zoro's Wano kimono at the end when the party was happening because he had lily pads. A lily pad pattern. And I was like, he's literally a little frog. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're thinking of the cover art Oda made where someone told Oda to draw Sanji looking at a shark that looked like Zoro. It's one of my favorites. It's so funny. This is a very good one. You mean this? This is a very good one. I love this one. Sanji thinks of ways to cook a shark that looks like Zoro. This is such a good one. He's a bit too excited to cook that guy up. Zoro's sleeping in the back, please. They're so funny. Whether you ship them or not, they're just funny, right? That's what's important. Shark swords up moaning. What was that other word that was said that I was like, what? It was like, it was in the Whole Cake Island opening song, and it's like, I'm like throbbing, wasn't it? That's right. I'm like, my heart is throbbing for you. And the Whole Cake Island opening. And we went, what? No Rayleigh's Venus tonight. I'm sorry, Yellow. I gotta work on other things. Yeah, my heart is throbbing. That's right. Also, sorry, I'll keep editing, but I was thinking about this. Oda made Sanji's mother Sora. Sora means sky, right? He made Zoro's mother Terra. Terra means earth. We've known this, right? And then of course it came to my realization and my understanding that Sanji can literally fly. Like, he's literally got a move called Skywalk. Zoro's color is green. Sanji's color is blue. Not just like the sky, but like the sea as well. And I'm like, the more I look at Zoro and Sanji, the more and more I'm like, Oda is really just making these two parallel to each other to every single way. Like, in every single way he possibly can. And Luffy being red as well. That's why I'm like, I'm pretty sure if we do find Luffy's mother's name is going to mean sun or something. I don't think it's going to be sea. I think it's going to be sun. Red like the sun, right? Sea walk. But it's like, the monster trio being the earth, the sun, and the sky. That shit's crazy. And like, the sun is like, you know, the ultimate god, right? And I think that's beautiful because, look, there's many mythologies out there, but, you know, Oda bases it off different things. But I always like ancient Egyptian mythology because ancient Egyptian mythology is the sky goddess would like help carry the sun across the sky, across her sky. Right? And it's like, I'm sensing things here. I'm sensing things here. Mummies is similar to wave, yes. And then of course, you know, the earth grows because of the sun as well. And it's like, yeah, that makes total fucking sense. Zoro's only managed to become as powerful as he is due to meeting Luffy. The sun is, right, the most common and important deity amongst many mythologies. Unless you're ancient Greece and you're Zeus, apparently, for some reason. Although, to be fair, France ate the shit up of Apollo. They fucking loved Apollo, the sun god. King Louis XIV said, yeah, I like that guy. And as we know, there's a lot of Frenchianisms in One Piece because of Oda and Japan. And many important connections and ties to the sun. But the monster trio being the earth, the sun, and the sky, that is fucking gorgeous. I hate you, Oda. I hate you. Actually, one of my favorite things about Whole Cake Island is... And I was like, is Oda doing this on purpose, or am I thinking too much into this? But who knows. One of my favorite things of Whole Cake Island was when Sanji, of course, like, was having his conflict, and when he'd left Luffy, a storm started, right? And we know throughout the entire time that the storm was happening that Sanji was conflicted, he was in hell. So Sanji was in total mess. He couldn't outwardly cry or visibly cry. The only time he like really visibly cried was when he had defeated Luffy. The storm started as Sanji cried in that moment. He then cried in secret, right outside the window. And then the storm was continuing as he found Luffy. And again, of course, he cried. The storm only lets up once he gets back together with Luffy and once Sanji stops crying. And it's like, there are many mythologies, and this is just something that I think is cute. It's not something I think, did Oda plan this? But there are many mythologies of the sky gods, right? When the sky gods cry, it begins to rain. And I always thought the whole storm not only symbolized Sanji's and Luffy's tearing apart, right? It also symbolized the fact Sanji couldn't cry, but the whole time he wanted to cry. He felt like crying. So the storm wasn't letting up in that moment, right? Until he finally is able to let it out, and then he stops crying because Luffy has saved him. And it's like, it's just, I'm suspicious due to the fact that this is literally the same arc that we meet Sanji's mum, and her name is Sora, and it's like, am I thinking too much on this? I'm not saying Sanji is a sky god, by the way. I'm saying that there seem to be connections. There seem to be connections between the sun, the earth, and the sky with the monster trio. Luffy's sun breaking through Sanji's tears of the sky. Exactly, right? Like, it's just beautiful. Luffy saves Sanji. The sun literally comes out. Stops the rain, stops the tears, all that kind of shit. Well, that's why with Zoro's a very grounded character. Very, very grounded. Gee! What else is grounded when you're on the ground? God. At some point, is Zoro gonna like somehow cause an earthquake or some shit? Like, I'm expecting it at this point. 2 glasses of tears, please. But yeah, when I saw that that Oda named Zoro's mother Terra, I said, you fucking asshole. You asshole. I know you know what you're doing. And I'm fully betting that if/when, I really don't, like, I'm not sure if Luffy's mother will be relevant at all, personally. I'm pretty convinced his mom's gonna be named, like, some iteration of Sun. I'm pretty convinced. I love One Piece. What a man. Bro, the Grand Canyon is literally, wait, does that even make sense? I was gonna say the Grand Canyon is Zoro's cleavage. But does that make sense? It's obviously his ass then. I've just started this. Well, look. I can't remember which mythology... Oh, wait. It's ancient Egyptian. Fuck, how can I not... Why did I not remember that? But, ancient Egyptian mythology had the sun and the earth be lovers. Not the sun and the earth. The sky and the earth be lovers. Huh? Oda, explain. Explain. Why was your first major arc Egyptian inspired? And now why are you making Zoro and Sanji the sun and the sky and the earth? Explain. Explain. And I can't remember... Sky and Earth too? Was it ancient Egyptian mythology or was it Greek mythology where like the mountains and trees were created because it was the earth trying to reach out to hold the sky or something? I thought it was ancient Egyptian, but from what I remember, I don't think it was similar to that, but one of them was mountains. That's just sweet, right? Man, I love mythology. I love mythology. I mean, at this point, I feel like Vivi's gonna be the sea or something with her blue hair. Wait, Vivi being the sea and Nami being waves? Ah! Oda, make it gay. Make it gay right now. Make it gay right now! 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 It's all there, it's all there. It's all there. Hi! Oops. You're 5 chapters behind. Read the 5 chapters now. Read them now. What's stopping you? In fact, give us like a live reaction as you're reading them. Go on. It's only 5 chapters. But yeah, also, I was talking on Twitter, and I had this realization with Foily. The sea hating the devil fruits, or devil fruit users, is starting to make me question things. Because that's like what the word of mouth like saying, right? That the sea hates devil fruit users, so she tries to kill them, swallow them up, all that kind of shit. But we know that devils and gods in One Piece are kind of switched around, right? All of Luffy's crew nearly have this devil imagery or symbolism currently going on. Luffy himself is believed to be a devil or a demon because he's a D user, right? The gods in One Piece's world aren't exactly the gods. There's the celestial dragons, you know, they're the oppressors. So the gods are the oppressors and the devils and the demons seem to be the ones trying to liberate the world. So then my thought is, does the sea really hate devil fruit users, or were these devil fruits created because they're trying, like the gods are trying to stop these devils from crossing the sea? Do you know what I mean? Because as I said in my tweet, the sea connects people. It delivers people to each other, right? And it's like, why would the sea want to stop anyone hate anyone from being on her oceans, right? That doesn't really make sense to me. And considering Luffy loves the sea, he loves the ocean, I just can't see that the ocean hates him back. Do you know what I mean? Maybe this is all a bit too romantic and fantastical, but what I'm trying to say is I think the sea, I think One Piece's ocean is misunderstood. I feel like the devil fruits have not been made there because the sea hates them. I feel like the devil fruits have been made by the gods to keep these devils literally at bay, right? And I feel like the sea must mourn that. As I said in my tweet, it's not the sea that separates people, it's land that separates people. So why are the devil fruits restrained to land? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've just been thinking about this lately. Yeah, trying to stop them from crossing the Heaven's Gates. I don't have really anything else to add to that, but I'm just thinking, if Luffy loves the sea, I can't understand the sea hating Luffy back. Because we've seen how Luffy is. And we keep hearing things of end of the world, the seas rising, even before these ancient weapons. And now I'm thinking, are the seas rising actually going to be a terrible thing in One Piece's world? Or is this meant to be the sea giving the earth a rebirth, right? I just don't know. She hates us. I don't know, it's a bit sappy, but I want to believe, because I see the ocean in One Piece as its own being, right? I see the ocean as a character. Oda has created the sea as this force to be respected, to be loved, right? So hearing that the sea hates devil fruit users is, to me, like, does she really? Or is just that what they're told? I just don't know. Imu's connected to the sea because backwards their name literally means Umi, which is sea. But my idea of that is, it's not that Imu, like, is the sea. It's Imu is abusing the sea to their own, for their own power, right? The sea is very important in One Piece's world. The sea is liberty, the sea is freedom. Imu knows that. And now Imu is kind of like, you know, taking this beautiful ocean and turning it against the people to try and stop their freedom. So Imu has a connection to the Imu has a connection to the sea, but it's not a good one. And that's why I'm like, I feel, is the sea in One Piece's world, is it grieving? Is it grieving the fact that, you know, she's being used in this way? And again, I know that's like super romantic, but the sea is liberation and freedom. So Imu having that connection to the sea is interesting. But whatever. Well, someone said to me, and I thought that was really cute, this sea isn't trying to drown devil fruit users because she hates them. It's because she grieves that, like, they can't be with her, so she wants to hold them. That is so sad. That is so sad. Look, if I ever write any kind of book, you bet this is what I'm going to be writing. The love story between the sea and her life, the life that resides around her. Buggy and Loki both use the same word, coward, for Shanks. Oh! Wait! Did Shanks also make a promise to Loki or some shit about getting the One Piece? Buggy and Loki are about to be besties. Loki's about to join Cross Guild. Fuck, I've already recorded this video. Hang on. I want to add that. I want to add that note in right now. Right now. I'm in the early stages. I can add something. Watch as we find out Loki is yet another bad bitch that Shanks mumbled. He's got 3. He's got 3. Thank you for that. Who told me that? That's a really good note. That's a really, really good note. This is why the words in One Piece aren't important. Oda picks and chooses his text carefully. He always has. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna record this little segment. I'm gonna be back because I'm not recording with you guys here. That's way too embarrassing. So you guys sit tight, okay? You guys sit tight. Bye. Alright, she's back. Recording done. Oh my god, I'm so glad that someone caught that before I was too far into editing. Or someone told me that. Who was that? Was it Bleep? Bleep? Thank you, Bleep. That's a very interesting note. You won a rock, paper, scissors tournament? What did you win? Okay, but did you win anything? Dawn and Dusk, a YouTuber did that? Oh! Still good. Still good. I'm actually mad that when Loki said Shanks is a coward, I didn't immediately think of Buggy. Because that is such a big scene when he calls Shanks a coward. Obviously there's a connection between Shanks and cowardice, right? There has to be. I'm trying to think of what that means for Shanks. Does Shanks put dreams on the back burner? And is that why he keeps letting people down? Because Luffy doesn't do that. Because yeah, Luffy had that 2-year time skip, but that time skip was spent with them training, becoming stronger so they could see each other again. I don't know what Shanks was doing for 17 years. But we'll find out. But this is why when people say, oh, it's Roger saying you have to, like, he has to wait, I'm like, well, it can be Roger saying you gotta wait. I don't want it to be that. I want it to be something like I want Roger to say something like it's your turn now to him. And I want it to be something like the pressure that Shanks felt in that moment was too heavy, combined with the fact that Roger died in front of him. Right? Because then he has an excuse for what he had done in regards to, I don't want to go after it now, not yet. And I don't want him to have that excuse because I want there to be more of a turmoil for Shanks. I do like upset men, okay? Also, Buggy was right. Imposter syndrome, right? Just something like that. It's the fact that Shanks went from, oh, Buggy, we're gonna part one day, we're not gonna be on each other's crew, blah blah blah, to suddenly, Buggy, join my crew, come with me. Like, what is happening there? There's clearly some kind of issue going on with Shanks. Well, Shanks did inspire people around him. He inspired Buggy. Until Shanks said, I can't do this right now. And Luffy, you know, wouldn't do that. Because again, there was the 2-year time skip. But that time skip was so they could charge forward when they see each other again. Like, that wasn't exactly a pause. It was a, we must be stronger together. And come together stronger than ever before. Like, Luffy never gave up, essentially. But for Shanks, it was just, I just can't go after it right now. And that hurt Buggy. Because he thought Shanks was incredible. And he put all his dreams on Shanks. And he just watched this guy kind of take a step back. Luffy's never stepped back, is my point. Even when they had that 2-year time skip, that wasn't Luffy stepping back. He was still charging forward. Shanks in that moment, or at least Buggy, saw Shanks take a step back, hesitate. And that upset Buggy, because he thought Shanks was a greater man than that. Oh no, watching Roger die fucked both of them up. In different ways. So that's what I'm saying. Was there too much pressure put on Shanks in that moment, and did that freak him out? Especially combined with Roger dying. And then for Buggy, Roger had just died. The world was about to enter the Pirate Age. Buggy wanted Shanks to get the One Piece to be able to become the Pirate King, as Buggy knew he could be. So not only for Shanks to become the Pirate King, but to also live from Roger's will, right? To respect Roger and his will for the hat that has been passed down. This role that has been passed down. Roger giving the new generation, right? The future over to Shanks. And Shanks said, I can't. Not now. I can't. So Buggy was enraged at that. He was upset. Because he thought, like, Shanks was incredible to the point that Roger also did as well, right? And he is watching Shanks essentially say, no, I'm gonna let other people go after it before me because I just can't right now. Of course that's gonna upset Buggy, right? It wasn't only Buggy's dream felt it was torn in that moment, but the respect for Roger as well. It upset Buggy. It upset Buggy that Shanks was giving that time for other people to get the One Piece, because Buggy didn't want that to happen. Like, I understand both of them in that moment. They both grieved in vastly different ways. It was painful for both of them. Makes me sad. It's interesting because Buggy was the first person Shanks ever inspired. I think we can say that for a fact now. Just like Luffy, Shanks inspired Buggy, and Buggy put all his dreams on Shanks. And it's interesting to see what happens when someone like that hesitates. And this is why that scene in Water 7, when Zoro said, keep your head high. You cannot falter, because then who are we supposed to depend on? That's essentially what happened in that moment. Shanks did not keep his head high. He faltered. We watch what happens when that happens. And it happens, Buggy, you break the hearts of your crew because they put their dreams on you. It's a lot of pressure, but you have to be prepared for that. So of course, why would Buggy follow him in that moment? Buggy has just watched him falter. I love One Piece. I love One Piece. Shanks has just got like pressure, yeah. Stage anxiety, performance anxiety. Well, in all fairness, Buggy in that moment tried to keep Shanks's head on straight, because Buggy said, what are you talking about? You're the one that's going to become the Pirate King. You're going to claim the One Piece. Aren't you going to claim it? And Shanks went, no. And upset Buggy to no end. And then he called him a coward. Like, I really don't blame either of them in that situation. It was just tragic. Yeah, God, I can't imagine how Shanks must have felt wearing that straw hat for those years that he just wasn't really doing anything. Shanks has to have some kind of a... Fuck, what was the word that was just used? Imposter syndrome, right? Yeah, the crew knew Roger was dying. I'm pretty sure the whole crew knew. He was not shy about it. They had the doctor on the crew for that 1 year, Crocus, because Roger was sick. Well, I like what Shanks said, because Shanks said Luffy reminded him of himself when he was a kid. That age, he said. And I'm thinking, does that mean, you know, Shanks was similar to Luffy, as we saw, and Shanks is just a version of Luffy that, once again, faltered? Is that what it's supposed to be? I'm just not sure at this point. God, I really, really want more, Loki and Luffy now. They were so funny. I keep thinking about them. Their dynamic is becoming exactly what I wanted it to be, which was Luffy crawling all around Loki and Loki going, "Oi! Stop it! Stop it!" I really want that to keep going. What if Shanks finds out Yasop actually chained Loki? And Shanks goes, Yasop! For fuck's sake. I really am getting Luffy and Law vibes currently from Loki and Luffy. And I even say in this review that Loki is currently working off of deals. Law was exactly the same. Exactly the same. Law thought a give and take of the world is how the world worked. He literally got everything he could by deals, right? That's how he became a warlord. He made that deal in regards to, I have all these hearts, make me a warlord. the give and take. The same thing is now happening with Loki. He clearly is trying to make a deal with Luffy because you just don't do anything for people just to do things for people. That's what Loki thought. That's what Loki seems to think. That's also what Law seems to think. Until Luffy, you know? So it feels to me that Loki is going to try and make deals with Luffy. Luffy will continue to keep helping Loki to some extent for whatever he's doing. And Loki's going to be confused as to why Luffy keeps helping him. Because, Luffy just does that. If he likes you, he just helps you. And Law was the same. Law couldn't understand why Luffy kept helping him. But we'll find out. Maybe Loki is actually the villain of the arc. Sanji's green hair brother, his name is Yonji, get it right, thank you very much. But I also want them to meet, they're both idiots. I only want Zoro to meet the Vinsmokes, because I want Zoro to be like, oh my god, there's like 3 more of him. What the fuck, there's 4 of him. 5! A beautiful pink Sanji as well. Well, that's what I mean. The reason I'm like, I don't feel Loki is at all a villain is because Luffy is so chill with him. He walked towards Loki because he felt a powerful presence. He found it and he was like, oh, cool. And he just sat on him. And it's like, Luffy's very chill with Loki right now. I don't think Loki could be a villain. Do-do-do. Yeah, he befriended the animals. Just wait. Loki's gonna help Luffy with food. Also, Loki was set to marry Lola as well, and it's like, I know Lola rejected him, but can he really be a bad guy if he did actually like Lola? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's happening here? I'm still not sure how he feels about Lola though, because was it a political marriage on both sides? I just don't know. I'm not sensing badness from Loki. I mean, I think Loki is misunderstood. I want to believe that his dad was a fucking asshole. And either Loki was framed, or his dad drove him to some kind of madness, you know? Something like that. Basically, the abused kid gets called the monster, you know? The abused kid gets called the monster for killing their abuser, is what I want Loki to be. But I don't know yet. I don't know. But the reason I'm thinking family stuff mostly is because, you know, already mentioned of Hairuden also apparently being a brat as well. And Lola being part of this means Big Mum's story or Big Mum connections are part of this. And Big Mom is all about family. And I feel like Oda can definitely retouch on that with Loki and Elbaf and the issues that Loki's family may have. I feel like the only reason so many people are calling Loki a villain right now is just because they want the Straw Hats to fight them. They just want someone to fight Loki. And I think that's the only reason that's really happening right now. Because Loki being like, I'm going to bring an end to the world. It's like, okay, well, Luffy also has the prophecy that he's going to bring an end to Fishman Island. I personally don't see that as a bad thing right now. Oh yeah, I'm fully expecting the King of Elbaf to be very morally grey. Truly. Because you know what we haven't had in a while? A Wapol. We had Judge as a really bad king. We did have Orochi, actually. But I mean like, born in, not taking over the throne type of thing. Right. Lola was lovely. And if Loki really did like her, my question is if he really did like her. I want to believe he did. And that's heartbreaking because Lola went off and married someone else, right? So if he really did like her and she rejected him, that adds to the mental strife that Loki may have. Like, is he going to cry when he finds out Lola got married? Oh, I'm so excited. But also, you know, good on you, Lola, for knowing what you want. Good. Good for you, Lola. We will not be making Lola the bad person in this situation because she didn't have to marry that man. Yeah, that's right. They wouldn't marry Chiffon. Yeah, that is true. So it must have been Lola specifically. So then it must have been that Loki did just like her. Oh. Oh. Poor guy. Poor guy. Some things just don't work out. Lola has found her happiness, so let's hope that Loki can find his happiness by the end of Elbaf, huh? You thought you were watching One Piece, not Totally Drama Island? Did you watch Whole Cake Island? That is true. I forgot about that they tried to replace Lola with Chiffon. It didn't work. I did forget about that. That adds a lot more interest there. That it was specifically Lola that Loki wanted. That is so interesting. He can't be bad. He can't be bad then, can he? Now I really want it. I want someone to tell him that Lola like got married, and he'd be like, "Oh." If that does happen, I hope Oda gives us a moment of, but don't blame Lola for finding her own happiness, you know? Because I can sense that if that does happen, people are gonna go, Lola's that bitch. And it's like, oh my god. Like, I know that sounds like I'm just like generalizing, but you know, you and I both know that will happen if that's discovered. People are gonna blame Lola for not wanting to marry a man she didn't want to marry. They better not. Lola, get behind me. Get behind me. Sadness and happiness. Yeah. For him to say, I'm glad that she found happiness though. Wait, this could be very sweet. This could be really sweet. Oda, what are you cooking? Loki said he'll kill Luffy if he gets out of the chains. And you know who else said that? Law. Law said that. Do you see what I mean? Because this is one of the funniest scenes ever. This is one of the... this made me cry laughing. Because Law said, the alliance is finished. And Luffy said, shut the fuck up. He said, that's so selfish. I get to decide that. Shut up. And Law said, what? It was so funny. And then he said, let me go and I'll kill you. And Luffy said, don't move, because he's not even listening. See? You're not even listening to me. It was so funny. I'll never forget this. Because Luffy said, shut up. Who cares? It was so funny. This is one of the scenes that when people go like, Luffy is not selfish, or, you know, Luffy can be like, I guess, taken advantage of. I'm like, no. No, he can't. Yes, he is selfish. He is literally a selfish person. He is A, a selfish person, B, someone you cannot take advantage of or manipulate, because if he wants to do something, he's doing it. If you say to Luffy, I'm killing you, but he likes you, he's gonna say, no, you're not. You're not killing me. He's so funny. The fuck you mean, nah, that's literally what happened. Yeah, Law also said, like, you know, I'll kill you when he was getting carried around. But this is why I'm like, I'm sensing Law vibes from Loki, which is really funny because people have been saying he looks a bit like Doflamingo. And I'm like, is he supposed to look a bit like Doffy to throw us off the trail, but he's actually got like a more of a Law personality? What's gonna happen here? I just don't know. Yeah, same thing as Robin saying, leave me alone, I want to die. And Luffy going, if you want to die, you can die, but can you at least, like, come die with us? That's, like, the funniest thing. I want to die. Okay, fine, die. But die next to me, goddamn. Yeah, I was the one that called Luffy selfishly selfless. He's got a selflessness in his selfishness. He's a oxymoron. Because what he wants is to help his friends, but his selfishness is in doing that no matter what. He will not listen to anybody, but he loves people, right? So he is selfish, but his selfishness is what makes him selfless, and his selflessness is what makes him selfish. He's a selfish, selfless, selfless, selfish, shellfish. But yeah. That sounds like a fucking BoJack joke. A selfless selfless, selfish shellfish. But yeah, that's always the way he's been. So when people say Luffy isn't selfish, I'm like, wrong. He's incredibly selfish. It's just it looks selfless because of who he cares about. Luffy will literally like drag and pull you back to his side because he wants you there, because he cares about you even if you don't want to be there. That's what the Baratier was. Luffy had to give up, right, on Sanji, and he still wasn't giving up. Oh, not this. Oh, not this. Where the fuck is it? I know I have it saved. There, here it is. See? I'm staying on here as a cook until the crab geezer acknowledges my skills. Okay, suit yourself. This is a selfish person. He just really likes Sanji. Sanji is saying, no, I'm not doing that. And Luffy's going, okay, and he still can't let him go. He is selfish, but he's selfless in his selfishness. Crab by the collar, literally. It's such a good panel, yeah. I reject your rejection. That was so funny. I refuse. What? I refuse your refusal? That's also one of my favorites because Sanji was like so fucking you. What? I cannot imagine meeting someone like Luffy. It would be so confusing. Yeah, what does this person bring to the crew? Why are you asking that when Luffy doesn't give a shit about that? Luffy doesn't fucking care who brings what to the crew. Like, yes, he needed a navigator, but he just liked Nami. Yes, he needed a cook, but he just liked Sanji. He didn't even see Nami navigate, nor did he see Sanji cook. He didn't see Zoro fight. He didn't even know what Usopp could do. He just liked Usopp's tenacity. Because Usopp did have tenacity. He didn't give a shit about what you could bring to the crew. He gave a shit about who you were and if he liked you. He needed a musician, yeah. But at the end of the day, he barely fucking knew Brook. And he was like, join my crew! Oh, you're a musician, join my crew! He just liked Brook. He thought Brook was funny. Loki's talent is singing to the birds. Obviously. Well, this is why. In Whole Cake Island, when Sanji is like, I have to leave the crew, and why Sanji is like shocked and surprised that Luffy has come to get him. That's why, because so many people are like, oh, how could Sanji not expect that? And it's like, that's why. This is how much Sanji fucking hates himself. He hates himself so much. He has such little self-worth. He wasn't expecting Luffy, the man who literally pulled at his collar at the Baratier because he wanted him so much, to come and get him. That is a showing of how much Sanji just hated himself. How much he didn't think he was worth anything. And it's very frustrating when people just don't get that. And it's like, oh, Sanji's an idiot. No, he's not an idiot. He literally just has no self-worth. None. To the point that he didn't even know Luffy would come after him. Yeah. There was a tweet that was like, I really like toxic codependent relationships, and then someone posted like Luffy and Sanji, and Luffy saying, Sanji, if you don't come back, I'm killing myself. Oh fuck. And I was like, that doesn't sound very good out of context. Like codependent toxic relationships in fiction, of course, but it was so funny. Luffy, Sanji, if you don't come back, I'm killing myself. Oh god. Oh fuck, that was funny. Whoa, sorry, all the YouTube comments just came in. What happened there, OBS? Different word? Okay, okay. Close enough, though. But yeah, Luffy did the same thing with Law, which is just, again, so funny. Law, the alliance is over. Luffy, I don't remember doing that. God, he's so funny. Kid was also very close to getting the Law treatment, but I always thought it was funny, like the winner scene at the end when they're partying, when Kid jumps to try and hit Luffy, and Luffy just hugs him and goes, oh my god, hi Jaggy! This is what I mean, you just can't take advantage of Luffy, you can't. You can try to kill Luffy, but if he likes you, he's gonna be like, haha. He'll just hug you. He literally did the Chihuahua video where he kissed Kid on the head. He kissed the Chihuahua on the head and the Chihuahua went. That's what he did to Kid. I know it's not in the manga, but I really like in the anime where Luffy says, whoa, you look really good in the Kaido outfit, Jaggy. And Kid blushes and goes, what the fuck? That's canon to me. It's canon to me. Luffy is just so earnest. I love him. Dude, one of the best scenes in One Piece actually in Wano was when we found out that the guy that Zoro fought was Killer. As Kid and Killer together were getting like what, drowned? That was fucking crazy. I'll never forget that. Killer laughing on top of Kid going, "What happened? What happened to you?" Oh, my heart was breaking. God, I'll never forget that. I had to like, because I was watching it at the time. After that episode, I had to like, Anna and I were watching it. We both had to like take a break. Like we had to pause for a second. We were like, that was insane. That was really sad, right? Just the desperation in Kid's voice, asking, "What have they done to you?" As Killer's just laughing and crying. Jesus Christ, that was a lot. That was an insane... Oda, you are a fucking... You are a sadist. You're a sadist, Oda. Sadist. Whatever. That was torment. Zoro and Sanji with Ace and Sabo. I wouldn't say that's the same, no. But I'd be interested to see their points. Egghead was not jolly. The end of Egghead was nice, but Egghead was not jolly. Egghead was not jolly. I remember having a jolly good laugh when I saw little Kuma getting beat up. No, I don't think Oda's going to end Elbaf in tragedy. We might find out, but we'll find out what he does. I remember reading Kuma's backstory and went, please, Jujutsu Kaisen would do this so much better. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a joke! It was a joke! I haven't even read Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel really... This is a bit cruel, right? But I just know if I read it, I'm gonna be like, this sucks. Look, the only thing I think about now Jujutsu Kaisen is Sukuna. I love you, Sukuna. Yeah. Mel, when's the Kid Killer vid coming? The tragedy of Kid... Hang on a minute. I cannot make a YouTube video called The Tragedy of Kid Killer. I'd have the fucking, what is that the murder show that everyone watches that like people say women watch? What is that called? The Case Files or whatever the fuck. I don't even remember what it's called. True crime. I'd have the true crime girlies clicking on that thinking that that's something else. The tragedy of useless men. People say the X-Files. No. Why Kid Killer? is Oda's greatest romance. Honestly, I could actually, you know what? Clickbait title aside, I'm gonna write that down. When, if I have the time. I've got, like, videos lined up currently, so... I am not making a shipping tier list. I am not dealing with that. No, no. Have you seen the way people argue, like, online about that? Shipping? Okay? That is for you and your friends. That is not for me to put on social media as a video so people can just argue with each other. I am not doing that. The actual ships. Oh, please. I also have happy vibes with the One Piece shipping community, but here's the thing. That's because I've catered my space online. If I make a video, if I make content with it, and I release that into the world, I cannot control who sees that. I can control what I see. I can't control what other people see. Oh, bye, Zim. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you, Danny. The video after the tier list one is going to be a video on the fan letter, by the way, because I really want to talk about it. Oh, I got an hour left. trainer and a half. I have a blue Yeti. A blue Yeti mic. But pink. I don't need a mod for the stream because I'm like the stream's not going to be on for long. Oh god. My mic peaks. Does it? Does it? Does it? Oh, maybe I should put the That's not that bad actually. Because I have a, you know, filters on in my OBS. You want to know why my Blue Yeti sounds good? Because Rustage helps me with my audio. I said to him, I have no freaking idea how to do anything with audio. Can you please help me? And I sent him over some voice clips, just raw, of the microphone. And he gave me like the proper filters to use for it. The issue with any microphone is your voice, your tones, anyone's will be different. That's what Rustage told me. So he said, I can't send you what I use for my voice because it will not be the same as what your voice sounds like. So you'll probably lose some sound if I give you exactly what I use for me. Hence why I had to send over my own voice clips to him for him to figure that out. I hate audio. I hate audio, man. You know, I like a wilk, which is water and milk. God damn. Why am I met with such vitriol when I say that? Calm down! It was a joke! Oh my god, it was a joke, guys! It was a joke! It was a joke! Skim milk, so skilk. Love a bit of pilk. Why am I not seeing the YouTube chats? What is going on? I'm sorry, YouTubers. Sorry. Someone said, Mel, do you think the Sunny will get a special upgrade in Elbaf? Frankie, Lilith, Adam, Wood, a bunch of giants, and maybe even Wappa will be in One Piece. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the Sunny needs any upgrades. Frankie might. The Sunny? Eh. But what I am thinking is on Elbaf there might be something that can help Kuma. Oh god, they're after me. It's because I said I like a wilk. I want the Sunny to get a Klobermatten. Klobermatten? I think that's how you say it in Elbaf, personally. I did think you meant Loki. I just didn't say anything, baby. Baby, kind of suspicious that your phone autocorrects it like that. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm kidding! I'm joking. Caught in 4K. A misinput. What I say about Sanji becoming a robot and Zoro not being able to hurt him will come true. Not a robot, but an unfeeling soldier. An unfeeling super soldier. I want that to come true. I can see that path happening, personally. But of course, when I say Zoro not able to hurt Sanji, a lot of people take that as, oh, Zoro just won't be strong enough to hurt Sanji. No. Emotionally, Zoro just will not want to fight and hurt Sanji. I really want that to happen only because, again, I feel like Zoro is snowballing too right now. I feel like he is at a point where he might be hitting a wall right now. And I need him to be between a rock and a hard place to make, like, you know, his toughest fight not to be about strength, but to be about this emotional decision between his own dreams and his crew. I'd love that. Because Zoro becoming a Master Swordsman isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. He believes that, we believe that. But Zoro becoming a Master Swordsman is a matter of who does he have to leave behind? What does he have to sacrifice? What does he have to give up? Will he have to sacrifice someone? Something? What is going to happen? Lilith doesn't foreshadow what Sanji will be. Wait, a robot woman? Ah, shut up! I was gonna say Kuma foreshadows, but then you made it funny. Exactly, Mihawk being alone. That's why I'm so interested. What happened to Mihawk? Does Zoro think the same thing must happen to him? I'm just so interested in that. Being on top is lonely. Yep, we've seen that multiple times, not just with Mihawk. We saw that with Katakuri as well, having to be the guy that he had to be. What the hell? Imo, I'm not sure about. If Imu's the same. I'm not sure if Imu's faced a tragedy in the way I feel Mihawk has and Katakuri has with being forced to be where they are. Imu just felt like a power-hungry tyrant. But we'll find out. Look, I know it's just so gay, but I really want that to happen with Sanji and Zoro, so Sanji can lose himself, Zoro can't fight him, and Zoro says something like, I just can't fight my friend, or something. So Sanji regains himself, you know, and realizes who he is again. Oh, I know that's gay! I know that's gay, but I'd kill for that. It's a bit woke. and say his name. I'm telling you, Zoro never saying Sanji's name ever. Surely Oda's going to be building to something. That is so specific. It's just Zoro and Sanji. Only Zoro with Sanji. Zoro will use everyone else's name on the crew. Only Sanji's. And it's like, what the fuck is he doing? What will this mean? Will this mean something? Let's find out. Right? It's not shipping. I don't mean it in a shipping way. I mean it in a narratively emotional way. I gotta pee so bad. I'll be back. Oh! Bah. Ratatouille? Remy. It looks amazing, thank you. It's a bit puffy. I haven't done anything to it because I'm going out tonight, so I was like, I'll fix it when I get ready. We know what Ratatouille is, thank you. We watched the movie Ratatouille. We know it's the rat, thank you very much. I always think about how much Sanji, little Sanji, would have fucking loved Ratatouille. And still would love Ratatouille. When people are like, what would the Straw Hat's like favorite like Pixar movies be? Fucking obviously Sanji's is Ratatouille. That's a stupid question. The line in Ratatouille, anyone can cook. Sanji would eat that shit up. Luffy would like a Bug's Life. Who ordered the poo-poo platter? For fuck's sake. Oh my god, they're after me again! With his mustache, that's so cute. Sirens are same in Australia Forest. I still think Sanji's the one that braided Zeph's mustache. It just makes the most sense. Originally he didn't braid it. Suddenly Sanji joins his little family. Braided mustache? Come on. Yeah, he did see the catfish underwater. That was very cute. Mean. Subscribes to me? Mean streamer. Thank you, Wrigley.
Howdy do, boys.
Howdy do. Whoop. My background. Pop, pop, pop. Sanji is a bug, he'd cry. He'd fucking cry. He'd be terrified of himself. She loves the shimejis. Well, of course I didn't make these, I just downloaded them. Sanji's scared of bugs because he's just a little sensitive boy. He's just a little sensitive guy. But also he was in a dungeon. He was in a dungeon for 6 months and there were probably bugs. But also, between Sanji being in that dungeon that may have been bug-filled and living the majority of his life on the sea, there are not many bugs on ships, right? I can't imagine he would have encountered bugs too many times. And the only time he would have encountered bugs were probably in that dungeon. Well, we know he encountered rats more than bugs, and he liked little rats. I cannot believe I said ages ago, if Elbaf has giant bugs, I better see Nami and Sanji being scared of them together. It happened! Oh, it happened. Thank God. I knew Oda didn't forget. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. We won. I won. Why hate moths, right, Forrest? I've had this conversation so many times. People who are scared of moths, what the fuck are you scared of? They don't do anything. They do nothing. When a moth flies towards a person and they go, ah! Ah! Oh my god, it's a moth. Moths are like flies. They're not doing anything. In fact, flies are more offensive to me. Grow up. Phobias are irrational, but why there's so many people that are scared of moths? There are so many. Hate moths but go, ooh, butterflies. Exactly, it doesn't make sense. There are so many people like that too. And I'm like, what have moths ever done? Moths just don't do anything. It's crazy. Scared of chickens? No, my dad is scared of like birds. Like he thinks they're cute. He thinks they're pretty. He likes them. He cannot go near them. We have a cockatiel. My parents have a cockatiel called Kuro. I love that little guy. And it's so funny because he's like this big, right? This big. He's tiny. He doesn't bite. He's very sweet. And I will like bring him out, my little bird, when I'm home. And I'll walk towards my dad. He goes, no, it's not funny. It's not funny. And it's like, he's like this big. He doesn't bite at all as well. It's so funny. I have not seen all of Beastars, but I know the queer-coded moments indeed. But Beastars, it was another series where I was like, this is good, but it's... I just couldn't get through it. there were too many things that were too uncanny valley for me that it kind of made me go, There was something about the style. I usually don't discriminate with style, but the style got to the point where I was like, I feel weird when I watch this. Like, it was the fact that they were anthropomorphic, but they were also they had such human bodies. And I was like, I don't want to see this really bunny head and then this superhuman body. And I was like, this is like making me not feel good. I don't like looking at this actually. It felt a little bit horrifying to me. I wasn't a fan. Da. Da, 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 da. However, the Hank Hill baboon in the back was very funny. Oh, it wasn't a baboon. Wait, is this a baboon? I don't know, I don't remember the name of this guy. This guy was funny. I liked him. It's Hank Hill. Made me laugh, because I thought the same thing. I went, wait. That's Hank. I tell you what. It was just a background character. Dang it, Bobby. Hi, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Okay, Dad. The last monkey. See, trying to blend in. Shut up. I'll crop with you, sweetie pie. Still not very good, but it's getting there. I'll crop with you, sweetie pie. One day. Ba 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 ba. Wasn't gonna drink tonight, but you reminded me. 6 months in the dungeon. Sanji's stuck in that dungeon for 6 months. It's unbelievable with the helmet on his head. Oh my god. Unbelievable. God, the weather fucking sucks lately. It's either too hot, too cold, or too humid. What? Hang on, I'll be your clown. I'll be your clown. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my skibbity. This is so fucking cringe, actually. I'm not doing this. Spare the Sigma Riz. I don't even know the rest of it because I only sing Oh the misery, everyone wants to be my enemy. Oh the misery, everyone wants to be my skibbity. It's not as good as oh the weather outside is rizzy and the fire is so skibbity. And since there's no gyat to go, Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. There are 100 people here. There are 100 people here. And you've made me do this. Unbelievable. This really, I really do feel like a monkey in a cage. You just poked me and you made me go, you said, dance, monkey, dance. My music, hello. Oh yeah, let's put this on. I like this playlist. Oh god. I'm dying. Oh, the misery. Every single person is my enemy. God, I love this song. I thought the Rito tribe in the Breath of the Wild game obviously was so attractive. Terra? What was his name? Teba, I think? What the fuck? Hello? No, not Revali. I did like Revali though. Why the fuck isn't it giving me his name? Teba. It was Teba. I thought Teba, and I thought Cass. You know, the bird that played the accordion. It was sexy as hell. And Revali was fun. I loved them. But everyone was too busy gooning over the Zoa? No. Holy shit, so Zora. Sorry, I was like, it's not Zoro. over the Zoras. And it's like, I like them, I love them, don't get me wrong, but the Rito banged. Whoops, I cut too many at once. Speed demon. Thank you, Brigley. This one's like Minecraft. Yeah, I didn't know Minecraft had music like this.
Howdy do, boys.
Howdy do, boys. God, this song's gorgeous. I should put on Tetris music. Apparently Tetris music bangs. I only heard it once and I was like, oh, it was, what is some Tetris game? It's got really good music. Tetris effect music? I'll look it up after this. Okay. This is the kind of music I imagine like Sanji's life to, I'm not even kidding. And where he is now and what he's had to go through, and I'm like, ah! I love that guy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a Sanji fan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a Sanji fan, I can't fix this. Don't look at me, I can't fix this. Alright, Tetris effect. Give it to me. A link? Oh, oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. Sorry, I went, oh, because I gotta edit. It's a little loud. I have not played many games, so no. Lyrics? Why does Tetris have this? This is Tetris, right? This is a Tetris soundtrack. Bro, this is Tetris. So they play this music while you're playing Tetris? Why you play Tetris game? I'm yours forever! Who are you falling in love with in Tetris? No, I won't get copyrighted because I can see it on YouTube. It's an in-game mix. I'm not gonna get, like, striked for this, I know this. Hang on. Now I do want to double check this. Give me a second. Because it sounds a little too good. Tetris Effect Yours Forever in-game mix. This is bizarre. No, there's no copyright I can see on other videos with this song because it's an in-game song. That's insane. That Tetris movie is good? What the fuck is it about? What is Tetris about? Baby, you and me are a perfect fantasy. That's the only thing I know about that movie. There's a Tetris movie. It was an Apple movie. Oh, it's about the— oh, it's a biopic. Right, that makes more sense. I was like, what are they gonna make a Tetris movie about? I looked up the gameplay, by the way. You literally do just play Tetris while that song plays. What in the world is happening with Tetris? What the fuck goes on in Tetris? I'm so serious. Feminist women love Eminem. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked at a Tetris game having this soundtrack. I am. Hey. What in the world? No, I don't put my music in categories. I just add it to all one big playlist. So I can shuffle on through. How does that make me a snob? That makes me fun. Hand me the aux cord. I don't know what I'm gonna get, and you don't know what we're gonna get. Right? Thank you. Nothing snobby about that. I like making... I hate you. I'm someone who likes throwing all my songs in one major playlist, one mega playlist, putting it on shuffle, and seeing where my shuffle takes me. We become the legends. So true. My god, this is crazy. I'm nearly done with this and then I gotta go. Like I said, I might be back to edit after the event is done. Friend's birthday dinner, yippee! Oh! What is this? It's my best friend's dinner. I've been friends with her since I was... Oh my god, how old were we? I have to skip this song, I don't like it. God, 11, I believe. Friends with her since I was 11. I am now 25. 14 years. Yep, I've been friends with her for 14 years. That shit's crazy, right? Quirk 2, no, I'll have to have a look at that. God damn, this slaps. Alright, I'm done with the audio for today. Easy, easy, easy done. So that means I'm done for today. Like I said, I gotta go get ready. I gotta leave. I'm sorry everyone. I might come back and edit some more after the event. After I've been out. So thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Short stream. Oof. Yeah, I really gotta fix myself. Oh! In my box. Alright, thank you everyone, thank you. Even in this short time, thank you for the subs, thank you for talking, thank you for everything and all that kind of stuff. Thank you to the person that pointed out the Buggy Loki parallel there with the coward thing. Blah, 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 blah. I really appreciate it, and I might see you in a few hours.